So, night before last, I finally saw Judy, which came out a few months ago, this past fall or holiday season or somewhere like that. And actually, it's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. I don't know why some people said it was just too slow. I mean, I might have my idea of biopics that are too slow or dramas that are too slow, but this was not. I wouldn't say that about this movie. Now, let's see. First of all, Renee Zellweiger really inhabits the role of Judy Garland. I mean, I couldn't really recognize her. One of the things I liked is the little nervous ticks and things that she did, presumably based on Garland. It was really cute how sometimes when people would be talking to her, ask her a question or something, she'd kind of purse her lips like she was interested in, she was, listening to them attentively. And yeah, of course, she talked as much like Garland as she could. And also, it's kind of, it mainly takes place at a certain time in the late 60s. And so it kind of has flashbacks to flashbacks when she was a kid and stuff like that, when she got the role in The Wizard of Oz. Like to remind us it's a biopic, and also, to remind us, like they're supposed to, how she got to where she was during the time frame in the movie, which was during some of her last performances. She goes to England to make some money, and sometimes she's difficult with people, but she's just she talks about wanting to be treated more like a person and not just someone to be used by the studios and the media, the producers, and all that. And let's see, I believe it's Rufus Sewell who plays her ex Sid Luft, and he does a good job. I didn't really recognize him. So also, it's like they show some of the trials and tribulations of working in England. Some of it is pretty moving. When of course when she finally does, as expected, sing "Over the Rainbow," it's very moving. It's been pointed out that two gay boyfriends that befriend her are completely fictional, but it was kind of a nice addition to it was a nice addition to the movie. It's based on a stage play called End of the Rainbow. Haven't seen it. Maybe somebody uploaded it to YouTube, so I'll check that out. But the performances here are solid. The people in England who are trying to help her, they are very, they're endearing and believable as people who, they do their jobs and they don't really mind putting up with her. I don't know if in real life they would have said behind her back, "Oh man, I couldn't stand her," or "I loved her," but they would celebrate special occasions with her. And also Finn Whitlock from American Horror Story and some other Ryan Murphy productions is on hand as a very very short, briefly, the guy that was briefly married to her. So it's kind of sad to see what happens to that brief marriage. And sometimes Garland seems like maybe she is the victim or thinks she is the victim. I can't fault the Finn Whitrock character. Sorry, I think I said Whitlock, but Whitrock. I don't know anything about him, but he plays it very likably and very enthusiastically. But then just the pressure of being married to being married to a struggling alcoholic celebrity just kind of breaks him down after only a short time. Also, Liza Minnelli is a very, very brief character. You could recognize her character by her short hairdo when she runs into her mom at a party in Hollywood. So overall, I would say that this was a pretty darn good movie. You know, it I kind of got misty eyed at the end, and I thought, and I knew I would. I always have. I thought how sad she was, such a big star, and uh, I'm not sure if a loved one of mine's teacher, when she was in elementary school, told the proper story about Judy Garland's death, but you know most of us know it had to do with substance abuse, and you know she struggles and struggles. Not all of her performances in England are successful, but she seems to really mean it when she says she loves London. All in all, I would say this was a darn good biopic. There's even better, but this was a good biopic. So in the mean, until next time, this is George saying it's a wrap. Ciao.